Alright, Tag and Brag Nation, well, I'm down here in HQ. I apologize, I'm a little tired at this point. It's got to be close to midnight here, but doing some necessary practice. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to fire an arrow tonight. I'm literally just going to be practicing on holding steady on my target. Basically what I'm going to do, I just want to make sure my form is right. I'm literally going to be 8 to 10 yards from the target. I want to make sure that my grip is right every time. I grip the bow. I'll literally put my thumb and my index finger around the grip of the bow. I grip it right down the lifeline of my palm, so right in that little fat part of your thumb, and I literally lock my wrist back. And the reason I do that is to provide consistency on my shots. But like I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna knock an arrow. I'm gonna draw my bow back, make sure I have my right grip every time, get back into my anchor point, and all I'm going to do is settle my pin on the target. There's little black dots on this target back here, probably about the size of a golf ball. I'm going to steady my pin on the target, and I'm actually going to rest my finger on the trigger. So literally, I'm going to get to the point of where I'm like millimeters away from releasing the arrow. All I'm going to do is hold my pin steady on that little black dot until I get tired enough where my sight starts to move off of that black dot and I'm not holding true and steady anymore. And I'm going to do that repeatedly. When you release the arrow, it's not a flick of your trigger finger. You want to pull your shoulder blades apart. So basically, when you're at full draw, you want to push with your grip hand and pull with your release arm. You're almost trying to break the bow apart. It's a motion that is away from each other rather than trying to go forward at your trigger at your release. So I'm literally going to practice that. I'm not going to fire an arrow. Sometimes when I'm doing this drill, I do accidentally fire an arrow because I'm testing myself. I'm literally trying to put as much pressure backwards on my trigger hand and as much pressure forwards on my grip hand as I can without firing the bow and still keeping my sight steady. All this is going to do is build muscle memory, is going to give me confidence that I can get to that position and hold it there, and it's going to get me comfortable in that position. That way, when I take this outside, when I start shooting 30, 40, 50, 60 yards, everything's the same. I get to that point, I'm relaxed, and I can release that arrow consistently every time.